Fanfic Corner, presented by Jennifer. Valentine's Day. It's pretty late by the time they get to Barris's. Usually his cafe is packed to the brim, and on Valentine's Day no less. But it's 9:45 when they get there. Barris closes up at 10, and the only ones left in the dining area are a couple of college kids celebrating their singleness, and the last of Barris's waitstaff, looking belligerent and exhausted and more than ready to go home. Rayla offers them a sheepish smile as Callum holds the door open for her, and the kid at the cash register groans at the sight of them. "We close at 10, he whines. Rayla grimaces guiltily at him. "It's not 10 yet," she says. "But we won't be long. Just a couple of hot chocolates and some churros for 2, and we'll be out of here." The kid scowls at her, but he punches her order into his screen anyway. Besides her, Callum frowns. I get it," he says. "It's rude to stay so close to closing, but where are we going to go if we're not eating in?" Rayla shrugs. "The lookout's nice this time of night." "It's freezing." "Good thing you've got a scarf and a jacket to lend me then." The answer slips past her lips before she can stop it, and she flushes and turns away. This is still new territory to them, and she's never been so openly flirty with him. She coughs. Callum flushes too, but he doesn't look so affronted. "But then how am I supposed to keep warm?" She's not sure if he's genuinely asking or if he's provoking her to test the limits of this new sort of relationship. But the answer that immediately springs to mind isn't appropriate at all. She presses her lips shut and stares at her shoes. It was a joke," tries Callum, but she waves him off. "It's fine," she mumbles. "This just feels awkward," she guesses. It's been a long time since she's been in a relationship. The intensity of her training and rehearsal hasn't really allowed for it until now, and her friendship with Callum is something she treasures a lot. Where do they go from here? What happens if this doesn't work out? How are they supposed to act around each other now? Hey, his hands find hers, and the spiral comes crashing to a halt. His smile is in earnest, comforting. It eases the tension in her and in her back and in her shoulders, and suddenly everything's fine again. Nothing has to change. Not really. We can take it slow. He says, I just like hanging out with you. With hot chocolates and churros at the lookout in the middle of the night, if that's what you want to do. Doesn't have to go any further than that. Rayla chuckles. Thanks, she murmurs. It's just been a while. Callum grins at her. You don't have to explain. I'm just happy to be spending time with you. Same here, says Rayla softly. She smiles back at the kid behind the as the kid behind the counter sets their order on the bench with a scowl. It's not so awkward after that.